Hey everyone, here is the latest custom build! This is a 1980s Lego Suburban Home. It features a 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a vegetable garden, and a playground. Let's take a closer look. This is the front yard with landscaping. I even added shutters to the windows from an older knockoff Lego set. I even use this so I can put it with privacy. Flower bed all the way from the master bathroom window to the porch. And we got a mailbox. What is this? This is a switch to open the mailbox. That is a lot of mail. So somebody had missed the mail, so can get it received. You got the lampposts, the racing cart parked in the driveway, a garage door, but it is manual controlled. Here's the playground. Got a staircase, a slide, a tree with owls and the parrot. It looks like me going in the slide up to the staircase and go down the slide. I'm playing around this playground, and my therapist is watching me playing. Here's the front porch. Trash cans. Nice vegetable garden. The gas meter. Another lamppost. Now this garage does open up. Can't see the garage because of the car in the middle. That is a lot of stuff that we packed in. This garage is not open all the way because I put the roof instead. Let's check out the racing car. There's nothing in the car but a steering wheel. The hood kind of opens up. Nothing. Except this car, most of the cars have a front engine. I did try to, I'm not very good at building trees, but I did try to make my best. So, even there's a light break, because I used this LED brick and I ended up replacing the batteries because they are on low voltage. I did add roof vents on the top of the roof. I use orange, red, magenta, and the gray slopes and the dark red slopes. I knew I was about to run out of these pieces. So now I ended up mixing with these pieces. But all in all, it looks very, very amazing. It would have gone better with all of the clear stuff, but I wasn't able to make it. This side of the house is empty. I ended up mixing the walls because I ran out of beige pieces. Attic vents, plumbing vents, and the exhaust vent. This is the first time I added in air conditioning of the house on top of the roof. I even continued the shutters except these two windows. You notice something? We have the switches. These turn on exactly. I'll show you in a bit. These turn out really nice. We have the backyard. Looks like we got a floaty in the pool and a trampoline. Patio chairs and the table with an umbrella. I even used the umbrella from the Lego Friends set. And I even did the drinks. You notice that this is not a porch light. This is actually a disco light where we have a party. You know what this house features? A tool shed. Let's take a look. This roof does come off. We hang tools with a toolbox. Turns out that looks nice. We got the entrance to the garage. We have the panel meter to control the lights, but I use the LEDs like that. The entrance that goes to the living room, but very, very, very simple. Here's the roof and the view of the roof. This roof can be removed, especially the LEDs are attached inside of the roof. The batteries on this one can be replaced. Man, this thing is heavy. You can see the LED bricks and the lights. So this is the view of the house. Here's the porch. It's got the address number. Got a garage. Dining room. Kitchen. Entry. Living room. The bedroom 1, bedroom 2, closets in next to the bedroom, yes, bathroom, closet, hallway, and a bedroom, master bedroom, and the master bathroom with the shower. Alright, let's take a closer look in the interior. When you walk inside of the house, you're greeted with a flower pot. Going across here, we have the kitchen. Blenders, coffee maker, the dishwasher. This dishwasher is compatible to work. Cabinets, it opens too. It has pots. This one also has a teapot or kettle, you can call it. 2 cabinets, mixers, and the pie, I think. Silverware with scissors. A bread in the corner. Open this up. More pan and pots. A freezer. We've got cream in here. A stove and a microwave. Now we need to open the oven. This is a knockoff version of this kind of thing. I even added stickers so it'll look neat. A sink. And a refrigerator and freezer. Let's open this up. I'll do the freezer first. Ice cream and ice. Let's open the fridge. Got a lot of stuff there. Medicine, yogurt, water, and milk. That's all the kitchen. Guy dining room. Looks like another therapist came to this house talking to my mom. Looks like she's eating spaghetti and meatballs. I try to hutch behind her. And another light brick for the disco. The DJ light. Flashlight for the power cut. Binoculars. A mug. And a dish soap. Turns out the seats, I was doing it great with these turquoise seats. Here's the living room. Looks like my auntie is watching TV. This red thing, what it means is the alarm for emergency situation. Each stand with a cabinet with a lamp. Bookshelf with real books and fake books. Picture over there. Lamps with an old school rotary phones. So before then, this house used to have a rotary phone here. But since it is the future, we are using technology now. The future technologies. What I did to the hardwood floor, I literally made it perfectly made. I even used colored towels. Coffee table with a chest. Let's open up. Yummy. These bananas are great. Carpeting to enter the house when we're done using the pool. Flat screen TV that says the news. Looks like she's watching the news. And we got a TV stand, but the TV is mounted in the wall. And last but not least, the wall clock. But it's a very, very nice and comfortable living room. A couch. Going across the kitchen from the dining room. Entry over here to this door. And here is the first bedroom. A teddy bears and minifigs, the figs that are miniatures. Flat screen TV that I'm watching a car videos. A stool so it can take a picture for the camera. Here's the camera. A closet. Let's open this up. The door does not open all the way. A few clothes attached to the closet, but no hangers. Sorry. But it did quite great, but it's a big mess. I even added backpacks, everything went inside. I only have transparent doors because I don't have plenty of these doors. We got a bed, nightstand with a lamp. That's a printed part of the wall. I mean, it's a sticker. We got drawers, a workstand, an office desk, another drawer. Let's check out these two drawers. A pen, scissors. I can use it to like do some projects inside of my room. And these little mailbox things as a thing. These are very hard to open. Nothing in there. Could add some extra files. Two microphones. office desk with this drawer, with this little cabinet door, paint brushes. Sorry for the rattling noises. Excuse with that. A chair, a desk with a computer. I prefer mostly the laptop because the computer I don't really have it in real life, but a computer in the house is very, very great, so I can do work. A cup and my soap for the bathroom, but I instead put it in the room because there's not even space in the bathroom. And I instead have to put it in the closet, but instead I used it to put it in my desk. Comb hair. We got a brush. My car toys. Your truck toy. Paperworks and a homework. We got a list over here so you can check it out. A boomerang. This is a cell phone. In this room, it's a bit modern. No rotary phones. I love the lamp color. It's green. But what I like is blue. I even like the post of this little tripod. That's blue. And don't forget the flat screen TV as well. I think I did that. Here is the second bedroom. Another flat screen TV mounted on the wall. Dresser with essentials, a phone, a perfume or cologne, lipstick, soap for the bathroom, a purse, and a brush. I don't even have a hair dryer, so sorry about that, but it did really quite good. This is the bed. Looks like my cousin is having a nap for a little while, watching TV. A lamp with a nightstand. I actually like the lamp color, the pink ones. I literally made it so it will look nicer. Let's check out these closets. This one is double doors. The first one does not open all the way. That is a lot of mess with closets. I even added a hanger so we can actually hang the clothes. These quality of these doors are not great, and they not open and close properly because these doors are knockoff or fake Legos. Walking into the hallway, this door with the privacy door leading to a guest bathroom. Got a sink with a mirror, like vanity or something, as you call it. Mostly we call vanity. A plunger, but it's facing upside down because there's not even space. Toilet paper roller, a vest or a bathrobe, I think. A sweater, a bathrobe. I even made a shower curtain fancy a little bit more with art, but I'm not really that great at art. But look, I made leaves. And the shower curtain leads to the bathtub with the shower, which is a shower tub. Hot and cold water with a tap that gets water out in a shower. Exiting the bathroom, going to this door. This is the master bedroom. A flat screen TV, but it is floor mounted. And we have the TV stand. Artwork pattern next to it. A basket in the corner next to the bed. A closet, let's open it up. It's also double doors too. This is a lot of mess, but it tried to do this with the soap. They almost can't see it, but it's over here, but it's underneath the laptop. King or queen size better, you know, I don't know. But I love the pattern with this bed. Very striped blanket. Dresser, a chest of drawers. A lamp. A phone. And the brush. Walk into this door is the master bathroom. Got a sink, a vanity, mirror, plunger, toilet paper faced upwards, a toilet. I don't know what these called over here, but I mean stickers, but I don't know what they're called here. The shower does open up. Bathrobes and towels, I think. Or a scarf. Definitely it's a scarf. Take a look at the shower. Very nice shower. The shower head is facing like that. There. Now I fixed it. Hot and cold water, but this time there's no faucet because this is a shower. A mirror with other essentials. But it's a bit larger than the guest bathroom. And we have a carpet. We got a rug. But it turns out to have a nice bathroom. Here's the car garage, but it's small. So that's why the car does not fit. Tools, ladder blocking the way, bags, a tan bag, and a red bag. That's how the garage door opener looks like. This is what it looks like. I was not able to put towels because then I don't have those kind of bigger towels. 3 buckets. Extra toilet paper. for replacement. Water hose and a what do you call it? It's a cabinet that opens, water disinfectant spray, and a fire extinguisher. Skateboard blocking the moving cart. Boxes around the corner, around this center of here. I mean the center. Washer dryer combo, but buttons. But digital buttons. Old. Any hot water heater. I could have tried to make the garage a bit bigger, but I don't have that much base plates. So I'm gonna make a better house, but I mean it would have been fine with this one, so I'm gonna keep it. Here's the house in the dark to compatible with the bedrooms. It turns out really, really nice. Let's open the garage door to see how bright it is. Move the car out of the way. The inside looks nice. But this house turned out really nice. Here's the front porch. I had to get those LED lights to replace all of them, so I decided to do that. But it tries to do well. Let's do the backyard. It seems like the backyard looks fine. Even the side of the house is doing great. Even the tool shed lights up. Let me see how the door opens. My god. You can see the inside. The camera back to the position where it was. Now the house looks great. It turns out that it literally gets into the porch light, and I don't have the porch light anyways for this backyard system. So we'll take a look at that for a bit. The total, I think it's 15 to 20 LEDs in total. I could try to find a safe spot to grab onto. It is bright, honestly, but it could be pretty improved with the brighter LEDs, but it's a bit brighter now. It's still bright enough though. I actually like it. Let's close the garage door. We don't want all of our supplies to be stolen. Pretty cool, right? Now we're gonna do this. We're gonna do something next. Let's take another light look. Okay. So here's a view of in the dark again, but this time is having a party. Party lights. Looks like this one is going straight here. See that? party lights going pretty beautiful. We would have wanted this piece to actually light up. I still got the tool shed light on, but I can turn it off. Sorry about that, I just didn't know the thing collapsed. Man, this looks like a masterpiece to this project. Nice. The entire house is blasting with something. Even it's filled with accessories. Let me move this over. Even though this house is nice, so I would have made sure if this thing. Before we conclude this, I will show you how to turn on the LED bricks. I will show you how to turn it on for the tutorial in the end of this video. To turn this LED light on, you use this cross-axle piece with a Technic pin. Whatever you have a cross-axle, it's gonna turn on. Not the Technic pins, just the cross-axle. Even with this one, the Technic pin and the cross-axle, it works as well. For example, my LED light is blue. To turn it, you insert it and turn. This is a knockoff Lego light. And here it is. Here's the light of this thing. To turn it off, you find a loose, if you feel something loose, it turns off. This concludes the walkthrough of the 1980s Lego Suburban Home. This project took me approximately 3 weeks to put it together. So, the length of this house is 20 inches wide and 20 inches deep. So, especially this project was completed in August 4th. And the project, I started this project in July 10th. So, the piece counts, I'm not sure. I don't think I want to know. My guess is about 2,000 pieces. So, the previous roof that I used to have was flat. That I can't really make it. So, the house the house with the flat roof was not looking nice. So I used a plan to build this roof. So now I have every roof to complete it. Now this is probably the best one over here. So this is really gonna be great. It's a very, very massive project that I was doing. All in all, this is one beautiful project. I hope everyone enjoys this walkthrough of the 1980s Lego Suburban Home. Thank you for watching.